Denver Health was founded in 1860, the same year that Abraham Lincoln became President of the United States. The hospital came to be following a standoff between the acting governor of what was the Jefferson Territory and a miners' court judge. What was then called City Hospital performed the first surgery in Denver that day, amputating the arm of the judge. Despite the fact that their first patient did not survive, Denver Health grew to become the largest Level 1 trauma center in the state of Colorado. Also, having started the first nursing school in the West, the organization was no stranger to innovation. The organization consists of the main hospital, Denver Health Medical Center, which is also the location of the Rocky Mountain Regional Trauma Center. The organization operates the medical emergency portion of the city's 911 system and operates their own paramedic division. There are 9 family health centers and 17 school-based health centers in the system. They operate a poison control call center, a 24-hour nurse line, and have a large behavioral health and addiction recovery service branch as part of the variety of services offered within the Denver Health Network. Finally, it's the only hospital in the United States that's directly affiliated with a city and county public health agency. Through Denver Public Health, the health system conducts research on infectious disease, tuberculosis, HIV and AIDS, hepatitis, and also participates in vaccine trials. This organization is driven by values. They promise to take care of people regardless of ability to pay, and they willingly and thoughtfully do so every single day. The mission drives their actions without fail. Their vision's even bigger than that, though. Denver Health has set a goal to be the healthiest community in the United States, as well as to be a place that all their employees are proud to recommend to their patients, visitors, friends, neighbors, and loved ones. An organization as diverse and vast as Denver Health suffers from what is also its strength. There's difficulty keeping the different pieces of the system from operating in their own silo and forgetting to choreograph their efforts throughout the organization. This keeps innovation small and limits their potential impact. For the organization to become innovation central, reimagining these processes in a way that will promote creativity and effective innovation is critical. As the leader of the Facility Safety Program and chapter leader for the Environment of Care chapter of the Joint Commission Standards, I have a reach that spans the organization across all departments. I have a good understanding of the facility operations overall and can see points of failure from the perspective of an active observer. Additionally, due to the breadth of my responsibilities, I have developed relationships across the system that will enable me to bring the critical parties to the table for the purpose of planning and implementation. This will help ensure the success of our new initiatives. Denver Health has been awarded designation as a magnet facility. As such, a shared governance model is necessary. The shared leadership councils include several nursing councils, councils on research and case review, professional development councils, professional practice councils, and various advisory councils. All these report up to the Nursing Summit, which serves as the coordinating council. In addition to the Department of Nursing, there's an Environment of Care Committee as well as Facilities Committee, both of which can help drive changes that impact non-nursing areas as well as the physical plant. All these report up through the Executive Committee on Patient Safety to the Denver Health Board of Directors. Changes to this structure are really not necessary, as its architecture will likely assist adding the addition of the branch on innovation, and it'll help get things accomplished quickly in the planning process as well as execution. Innovation Central will serve the entire organization and will have representation from all areas, both clinical and non-clinical. The council will need appointed members who will be charged with the evaluation of ideas that are presented for consideration, selection of those ideas, recognition for those contributing the ideas to the committee, participation in executing those, and responsibility for reporting, monitoring, and evaluating progress and success. In order for them to garner support and engagement from employees throughout the organization, specific efforts to market the program will be necessary. For that purpose, I will engage the marketing department, the group responsible for internal communications. They'll assist me in developing materials to spread the word to approximately 7,000 Denver Health employees. Communication will take place by first presenting at the various councils through the hospital. This will be followed by communication through those groups, written communication through those groups, the mid-level manager group, and the facility safety representative team. Weekly communication will go out in the Denver Health 411, which is a newsletter informing staff of the things going on in the facility. These will take place for 6 consecutive weeks. Finally, there'll be a screensaver added over this period of time to draw the attention of staff to the program and prompt their interest. Gaining staff support is more than just advertisement. They'll also be responsible for coming up with an educational plan to help staff think creatively and a rewards and recognition plan. Both of those will be advertised to staff, and by hosting those sessions quarterly for the first couple of years at minimum, that'll keep the council in the forefront of the minds of staff members, and it will help generate interest and participation. That interest will grow exponentially as they begin to see ideas come out of the committee and succeed. Program sustainability depends on the support of staff and participation of the frontline staff. But beyond the previously mentioned support from staff, there'll also be ongoing support needs from executive levels of the organization. This will include direct participation by at least one C-suite member as an active member in the Innovation Central. Their participation will be critical for getting leadership buy-in and also as we attempt to secure funding for projects submitted and approved. This participation will also buffer the council's credibility, which is a key component to building a trusting relationship between the council and Denver Health staff members. Denver Health is founded on innovation, performing the first surgery in the city of Denver and opening the first nursing school in the West. But more importantly, the true foundation of the organization, its employees, is formed of people who are free thinkers and open to taking steps to improve the lives of others and the overall impact the organization has on the city of Denver. Understanding the mission to provide care to anyone who needs it, including those who cannot pay, the employees of Denver Health are accustomed to and quite willing to help innovate in ways that will make us good stewards of the finances within our organization. All of these things, along with our goal to make our city the healthiest one in America, will help form an innovation central that will take creative thinking to the next level and make our organization one that we're all proud to recommend to our community and those we love.